Alicia.
And Eddie.
And this is our channel, We to 3.
Hello!
We're here again like we are every Wednesday for our Weigh-In Wednesday update. We're here this week to talk about our weight loss and how it's going.
As we mentioned in our last week's video, we did go out of town. We went to Philadelphia for Easter, and It was an awesome trip.
It was so fun. We had a really great time.
It also led to some cheesesteaks.
Cheesesteak. There was one each, which I think is actually an acceptable amount. But there were also cannolis and
cherry Coke.
And lamb. Lamb's probably
fine. Lamb was good. Lamb's delicious.
Lamb's kind of fine. But anyway, like we mentioned last week, going on vacation when you're dieting is really difficult. I mean, going on vacation and not just going overboard with just like all the good eats is really difficult. But I think that we did a good job. And we walked on this trip more than I can remember walking on any trip I've ever taken.
It was a lot.
We did a lot. We went like all the way through like the center of the city. We walked one day from like South Philly to like all the way where Independence Hall is. It was a lot. I think one day I counted as many as like 11,000 steps, which for me is a lot because I'm usually sitting at my job. So
yeah. And for the Fitbits, if you have a Fitbit, you know that it's hard to rack up the stair count, and we were up to like 11 to 13 flights of stairs.
I think my top one was like 20 flights.
It was something crazy. Like each day was like 3 miles
totally.
Or 3.5 miles, maybe even 4 on Saturday.
Yeah.
So it was a lot.
At least that part was good. So we did eat well, but we also worked out quite a bit just by walking. Unfortunately, while we were there, I did not get any runs in. I've kind of let that part slip a little bit, but like I said, it's really difficult when you go on vacation. You get out of your regular routine.
Out of your time zone.
Totally, and have to like let your body adjust and let it get rest. All of that is part of what's happened while we've been away. And we've only really just started to get back into it.
I will say though that we stayed with Alicia's uncle Alan, and he had a great place, but he has been watching our videos. Hello, Alan.
Hi, Alan.
And he noted that we were eating oatmeal every morning, and so he was kind enough to get us oatmeal and bananas and blueberries, and he had cinnamon, so we still got to have a breakfast every day. So we weren't, for example, eating heavy breakfast.
Totally. We weren't eating like crazy all day. It was maybe like once a day that we would have something that was not what we would usually have.
And then walk through miles and then have the next dinner.
Right. Yeah. So it was sandwiched between like healthy items. It went how it went. Vacations are vacations. Yeah. That being said about our trip, we did weigh in this morning and I am at 213, a high 213, where last week I was a high 212. So I am just a little, like a pound over what I weighed in at last week, which I'm actually really comfortable with. If that's all that happened while I was away for 5 days doing Lord knows what, eating whatever, I'm okay with that just smidge amount of weight gain.
I'm also in the same boat. I went from 233 to 234, so it was a pound. And it was probably all cheesesteak.
Just entire cheesesteak poundage.
Yep.
Anyway, so I mean, we packed on like 1 pound during that trip. So we do need to get way back into it this week, which is what we're going to talk about now. Just how we're going to change up this week and what we're going to start doing or do differently. Basically, I think that we're going to do what we said last week, which is keep most of the things the same. One thing I did talk about last week is starting to lower my fruit content as far as like how much fruit I'm eating in a day. So that's one thing I do want to change my meals up this week with. We're doing that by incorporating an omelet into the day instead of like fruit when I would have had that. Yeah, well, we're having fruit smoothies, but now at the later end of the day, and I'm not having like an additional piece of fruit in the middle of the day. So like previously I would have had like an apple or an orange or something of that nature, and instead I'm gonna sub it out for an omelet with a bunch of veggie in it.
Yep.
And Edwin's on that track too because we eat the same thing. So he's also lowering his fruit content.
Cool. As far as last week goes, know that we said that we were gonna hit the gym more, but we ended up hitting Philly instead. So we're gonna try and hit the gym this week with a bit more regimented of a plan. I know that Alicia said that she was interested in researching some HIIT routines.
Yeah, I haven't really still found any that I'm like, this is my plan. So if you have any suggestions or like sites that you use where you really get like a step-by-step thing, because I am that person. If I go into the gym without like a plan, I'll just wander for a while. Yeah, I'll just wander from machine to machine. I won't have any consistency in doing like arms this day and legs this day. I need like instructions. I mean, I can come up with them, but it's really hard for me to do that in a way where it works different muscles. I will start just working the same one like over and over.
I take instructions well. I'm just not good at creating it.
Yeah, totally, 100%.
That's where I get stuck.
Right, so I think we're definitely still on the hunt for that piece of our workouts. Otherwise, my running has been going okay. I need to do a run like right now, pretty much. Like I should get up right now and go straight to run right now because I have not gone since last Wednesday. It's been a week since my last run.
Yeah.
So that's pretty bad, but I think that the start of this week and like getting back on track until next week, I think I'll be able to pick it up again. And I'm not, usually if I take that long of a break, I would start the Couch to 5K program over again because it just kind of feels like if you jump in at the middle, it's harder. I'm not gonna do that. When next time I go running, like I am just starting where I picked off, and if it's hard, it's hard. And that's our plan this week for the fitness side.
And that's it for this week's Weigh-In Wednesday update.
Thank you guys so much again for subscribing and liking the videos and giving us comments and feedback. We are definitely, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of feeling like still at a little bit of a standstill. I really feel like I need to up my game and really like power through to get back on the track for like big weight loss. So I'm really looking for like super support this week. Tell me to get my butt to the gym if you follow me anywhere on Twitter, on Instagram. Anytime you see me post, say, are you at the gym? Because you probably should be. Because I need an extra kick to get there this week.
Hashtag QPic. Hashtag you at the gym, bro?
Hashtag you at the gym. Because you need to be. And that is really what I need this week to just get back into it. If you guys want to learn more about our Weigh-In Wednesdays or watch more of the series that we do, you can always go back and watch all of the previous ones. We're on week 7 right now, and there are 6 of these before this one. Also, if you have any suggestions for other kinds of videos that you'd like to see on our channel, or if you have any questions about like what we're doing or our recipes that we're using, just let us know below in the comments and we can create some more content just for that.
We'll see you next week in our Weigh-In Wednesday update.
Bye guys!
Bye! I was like, I had a dirt face.